Hi everyone, it's Grace from Esri. Today I will be showing you the top items that were added in ArcGIS Pro 3.7. This release focuses on productivity and performance. Notable improvements include the addition of telecom domain networks and the ability to export local scenes to 3D formats. ArcGIS Pro includes over 16,000 style items in the system styles. This includes symbols, colors, color schemes, and map surrounds. Searching for these items, such as in the case of a point of interest symbol for this playground, has historically consisted of keyword matches based on the names, categories, and tags. ArcGIS Pro 3.7 adds semantic search capabilities for searching for style items in the system styles. I can search for the word play and get results for that search. The search results show some items with the word play and some without, such as this goal. The search is also capable of handling word variations such as park, parks, or even the typo parks with an extra S. All return quality results and improve your ability to find the items you're looking for. Every tool you run in ArcGIS Pro is logged in the project's geoprocessing history. The geoprocessing history provides a record of the processes that ran, as well as the data and layers used by and created in the project, making it easier to repeat your workflows. In ArcGIS Pro 3.7, you can now add descriptions to history entries, allowing you to include context-specific information about the tools you run directly within a history entry. This makes it easier to organize, revisit, and interpret your work. To add a description, select one or multiple history items and click the Edit Description button at the top of the pane or from the right-click menu. To remove a description, delete the text in the dialog box. Descriptions are saved with your project, so they will be available when you close and reopen ArcGIS Pro or when you share the project. In ArcGIS Pro 3.7, administrators can configure a set of project items and provide them to users as system favorites. A favorites list can be exported to a custom project favorites file. Store this file in a location where you can update its contents, but users do not have write access. Then, configure Pro to use the custom file in My Favorites and edit its contents. Remove any favorite items you do not want to share with your users and add other project items you want them to have. Make sure all shared items are stored in a location where everyone has access. Edit the Pro Settings config file to include the path to the shared project favorites file. When a user's machine has been configured to use the Pro Settings config file, system favorites will be available in the catalog pane, the catalog view, and the browse dialog box. A number of improvements have been made to editing functionality in ArcGIS Pro 3.7. The Select Tools context menu has been updated to include commands to open the Reshape and Split tools to increase productivity. The Change Line Length tool is a COGO-aware tool that lengthens or shortens selected line features by a specified length. This tool is available in the Modify Features pane. Finally, the Clip tool now includes the option to preserve the geometry of features that share coincident boundaries when the discard clip method is used. In addition to productivity and performance improvements, there are also many new features available in ArcGIS Pro 3.7. This layout has 5 map frames, each showing different layers but all pointing to the same map. With new layer visibility overrides, layers can be turned on and off per map frame on a layout. The map view shows a temperature layer. The layout needs to show the projected pH layer without affecting the map view or other layouts that use the same map. I'll select the map frame and check the Layer Visibility button. Now I can turn on the pH change layer and add it to my legend. The layout now shows the correct layers and the map view was not affected. The Analyze Map pane identifies potential issues in maps and scenes that affect drawing performance. Open the pane by right-clicking the map or scene in the Contents pane and choosing Analyze Map. The pane contains two tabs, the Messages tab and the Draw Metrics tab. On the Messages tab, when you click Analyze, it redraws the layers in the current extent of your view and lists known issues that can affect drawing performance. You can click any message to learn more or double-click to view documentation about the message with potential solutions. For more detailed diagnostics, open the Draw Metrics tab and click Generate Metrics. When results are generated for the view, the data access time as well as time and feature-based metrics help to identify how layers in your view contribute to drawing performance. You can read the documentation to determine solutions or workarounds to the problem. You can create an investigation using a file knowledge graph on your local machine and perform many of the same tasks as a knowledge graph service on ArcGIS Enterprise. Use the investigation view to explore properties of entities and relationships in the knowledge graph. Add a knowledge graph layer to a map, and use familiar symbology tools for visualization. Write an OpenCipher query and add results to a link chart. You can expand selected entities and use a geographic layout to see how the spatial and non-spatial data is connected. You can compute centrality to determine the importance of an entity. You can also detect community to find entities that are closely connected to each other. Finally, you can view and edit the data model, adding entity types or relationship types to the graph. ArcGIS Pro 3.7 includes enhancements for working with paper maps. Paper maps scanned as raster imagery can now be georeferenced and cleaned up for vectorization using deep learning and interactive pixel editing. This allows you to remove non-spatial elements like borders, tables, leader lines, and text. The Extract Scanned Lines and Extract Scanned Polygons tools can then be used to generate features. These tools enable new opportunities for exploring archival records. Embeddings-based analysis tools allow you to generate embeddings from geospatial data and use them for tasks like similarity search. Start by opening the Generate Embeddings Using AI Models tool. Provide a dataset, an embedding model, and the desired embedding grid size. The input can be a raster for image embeddings or a feature layer for text and location embeddings. Once the tool runs, the output embeddings layer is added to the map. You can now perform similarity search. For interactive similarity search, open the Find Similar pane, choose the embeddings layer, select Object or Feature Embeddings, and click Find Similar. Matching features in the view are instantly highlighted. For larger areas, switch to the Find Similar Features Using Embeddings tool. Provide the embeddings layer and the query features to find similar results at scale. The output layer is added to the map, and results can be explored across different extents. The offline help for ArcGIS Pro is now delivered through the ArcGIS Documentation Center, which can be downloaded from Esri. After installing the application, you can download the ArcGIS Pro help in any available languages and versions. The Doc Center serves the offline help locally and opens help pages in your default browser. Unlike previous versions of the installed help, the offline help can now be updated within a release cycle if necessary. The online help now follows a new URL pattern and has worldwide points of presence, which improves performance. Both the offline and online help systems can now be viewed in light and dark modes. Those were the top items for ArcGIS Pro 3.7. For a full list of everything new in this release, please read the What's New documentation for ArcGIS Pro in the online help or in the new ArcGIS Documentation Center.